Hi everyone, I know it's been a few weeks since I posted and I just want you to know how grateful I am for your support. It gets exhausting trying to find a balance between my personal life, work, and YouTube, but I'm always excited to post new videos for you. So with that said, are you ready to see how everything turned out? Before we start, here's what the dress and fabric looked like before. If you didn't get a chance to see the sketch, click the link at the top right hand corner or down below. You can also find the full list of supplies down below, so be sure to check that out if you want to do this project. First off, I cut out all of my pieces. I started with my lining fabric, which is 12 inches wide by 14 inches tall with a ½ inch seam allowance on all sides. Woven interfacing, which is 11 inches wide by 13 inches tall. Then I cut the pattern pieces into two to create this angled line. Added my seam allowance to the pattern and then cut the pieces from the dress. I need exact copies of each piece from the dress fabric and from the satin fabric. So basically 2 identical pieces from each pattern. Next, I cut out the back pocket piece from the dress, the interfacing and the satin fabric, each being about 12 inches wide and 6 inches tall. Now I have everything I need to start sewing. I'm going to start by sewing the 2 triangular pieces together to create the 2 main outside panels. Then iron on the woven interfacing to both the front and back panels to give it extra support. Take the back pocket pieces, sew them together along the top. You can choose to finish off the edge if you want, but since it's not exposed, you'll be fine. Now attach the interfacing to the outside dress fabric for added structure. Since I want to attach a magnetic clasp to the pocket, I'll have to attach a strip of interfacing to the lining fabric, along the area where the clasp will be. Add a 1 inch by 2 inch piece of craft foam to the area where the clasp will be. I'm placing mine in the center about a ½ inch from the top of the pocket. Cut 2 holes through the foam and lining, but not the outside dress fabric. Insert the clasp, the washer, and then bend the legs to secure it. Stay stitch the pieces together so that they don't move while you finish up the rest of the bag. To find the location to put the other side of the clasp, place the finished back pocket panel on the back outside panel, the way it would look when it's completed. Cut a 8 inch by 10 3/4 inch piece of craft foam and mark the areas to cut the slits for the clasps. The foam will also help the purse fold over exactly where it should and help give it more structure, versus looking like a potato sack. Insert the clasps, the washer, and then bend the legs to secure it. Now stay stitch the back pocket onto the back panel and that part is done. Next, cut out the strap from the faux leather, aka vinyl. Mine is about 2½ inches by 12 inches. Add interfacing to the back for support, fold over the side seams, and then sew. Make sure to use some sort of tracing or tissue paper for leather or vinyl of any sort. Otherwise, it'll just get stuck in the machine and would not look good at all. Figure out the best placement for the strap by folding over the clutch. Then stay stitch it along the side seams so it doesn't move while you continue on the bag. Now that you have your 2 outside panels and inside lining pieces ready to go, we can finally get this bag completed. Sandwich and sew the zipper in between the lining fabric and the wrong side of the main panel. Make sure to unzip the zipper to make it easier to sew. And then sew it the same way for the other side. When that's done, flip the panels over to match each other, wrong sides together. Sew 3 of the 4 sides, keeping the one side of the lining fabric open. Finish off your edges if you want, then flip the bag inside out, making sure the corners are all pushed out. Sew the bottom of the lining and then use a serger or zigzag stitch to finish off the edges. Tuck it inside and now you have yourself a bag. For the zipper pull, I just cut 2 1/4-inch pieces of pleather. Use hot glue to secure the wrong sides together and then use aluminum copper wire to attach it to the pull. And now I'm done. Let me know what you think in the comments below and whether you want this bag for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and want to see more DIYs, inspirational chats, and more. Also follow me on Instagram for future giveaways and behind the scenes sneak peeks. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!